Dear students, welcome to SCPS online live class 5 English version. This is your Kamrul sir. Alhamdulillah, I am fine and I hope you are also fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Dear students, in the previous class we discussed chapter 8. So today we will discuss chapter 9. The title of chapter 9 is percentage. So dear students, we can start. You can look, already I have written one creative question. Now look, Mr. Jamal borrowed 5,000 taka from a bank for 5 years with a rate of profit of 8%. Now there are 4 questions. Number A, express 8% as a simple fraction. 8%, this is a percentage. Now we have to convert as a fraction. This is simple fraction. B number, what will be the interest for 2 years? Look, this term for 5 years, but we have to find the interest for 2 years. Here time is another one. This is 5 years, but we have to find the 2 years. C number, how much money will he pay for 5 years? That means this term 5 years, we have to find the answer. And last one, in how many years interest will be 4,000 taka for Mr. Jamal? We can write for Mr. Jamal 4,000 taka will be interest, but we have to find the time, how many years. So this is our question, and we know in previously when we discussed chapter 9, then we solved some many creative questions. So this is our revision part, and we know Monday in 24 August you have to C10 exam, online exam. So chapter 8 and chapter 9, this is your syllabus for math exam. So now dear students, now we can solve this one. Now at first, number 1, look, express 8% as a simple fraction. So 8%, that means 8 divided 100. We know percent means 8%, 8 by 100. Now if we minimize it by suppose 4, then it will be 2 and it will be 25. 2 and it will be 25. So we can say our answer 2 by 25. So this is our simple fraction. Clear? 2 by 25. Now B number, what will be the interest for 2 years? And this one, how much money will he pay for 5 years? Sir, how much money will he pay? Pay, that means you have to pay borrowed money and also the interest. So at first you have to find the interest of 5 years. Then we have to add with the borrowed money, and we know this is 5,000 taka. And this is another one. So I can use for answer. Now B number, we have to find the interest for 2 years. So at first write our given part. Given principal equal 5,000 taka. And we know what is the principal? Borrowed or invested money. So this was our borrowed money for Mr. Jamal. And now our rate of interest, it was 8%. And now time, our stem indicate 5 years, but B number question indicate 2 years. So we have to write 2 years because this is the solution from B. Now we have to find the interest. So we know interest. So at first write the formula of interest. We know interest equal principal into time into rate of interest. Rate of interest divided by 100. So this is our formula. Interest equal principal into time into rate of interest divided by 100. You can write rate of interest then time, not problem. They both 1 2 3 they are multiplied, so you can write as breaking the serial, no problem. Now we need to inform the value. Principal we have to write 5000, time this is indicate 2 years, and rate of interest this is 8 divided by 100. Now if we minimize this both 20, now 8 2 ja 16 and this is 5, and we know 16 5 ja this is 0 and this one 8, so and another 0, 800 taka. So we can write our answer 800 taka. So after 2 years the interest will be 800 taka. Clear, dear students? Now we will go to the problem number C. Now I can erase it. C number also we can write given principal 5000 taka, our time 5 years, our rate of interest this is 8%. Now we know interest equal principal into time into rate of interest. Divided by 100. Now input the value principal 5000, time 5 years, and this is 8 and divided by 100. Now this and this minimize. Now 5 8 is 40 and this is 5, so it will be 20 and another 0, 20,000, that means 2000 taka, 20 and 20, so 2000 taka. So after 5 years interest should be 2000 taka, and his borrowed money was 5000 taka. So we can write he should pay, so he should pay 5000 and also 2000. This is the borrowed money and this is the interest, so he should pay borrowed money and also interest. So total will be 5000 plus 2000, 7000 taka. So we can say he should pay 7000 taka. So answer 7000 taka. Clear? Very simple. You have to write. When question said that how much money will he pay, that means you have to plus interest with the principal, and this will be you paid money. Clear? Okay. Now we can go to the problem number D. Our question D number said that in how many years principal will be 4000 taka. So at first write here given part, our principal 5000, here rate of interest 8%, and our interest, this interest equal 4000 taka. Now we have to find the time, so we know What is the formula of time? What is the formula of time? Interest into 100 divided by principal into rate of interest. Now if we input the value, interest 4000 and 100, principal 5000 and rate of interest 8%, that means 8. Now if we minimize this and this and this, now if we divide 4 and 8, this is 2 times, and 5 and 2, this is 10. Over 5, this is 100, this is 20, and 2 divided by 20, this is 10. So we can write 10. So our answer 10 years. So dear students, this is very simple. So our answer 10 years. So we can say after 10 years, principal will be 4000 taka for Mr. Jamil. Clear? So very simple question. Now dear students, we can discuss another one. Remember that when question said that pay money, obviously you have to add interest with principal. Now our another creative question. In a school, 30% students were absent among 80 students on Sunday. Suppose this is our step. In a school, 30% students were absent among 80 students. That means in a school or in a class, in a school, or we can say in a class. We can say in a class because 80 students. So in a class we can say 80 students. In a school we know there is more students, but some school there are 80 students or less than 80 students. So in a class 30 students were absent among 80 students on Sunday. Now we can say how many percentage of students, were present on that day. So this is the absent students, this is the percentage of absent students. Now a number, how many percentage of students were present on that day. That means we have to find the how many percentage of present student. B number, how many students were we can say at first absent. On that day, we can know how many students were absent on that day. C number, how many students were present on that day. Dear students, suppose this is our question, creative question. In a class or in a school, no problem, 30% students were present among 80 students on a Sunday. Now a number question, how many percentage of students were present on that day, and B number question, how many students were absent, and C number, how many students were present. So this is our question. Now we can discuss. Dear students, percentage mean out of 100. According to 100 we have to convert. So a number we can say present student in percentage equal 100 minus 30%. That means we can say 70% of students. That means 70% of students were present on that day. 70%, 30% absent out of 100 among the 100. So 70% students were present. Now we have to say how many students were absent. Then we can find how many students were present. So B number, 30% students were absent. That means in 100 students, absent was 30 students. We can see. So we can say among 100 students, absent were 30 students. So this is our stem. 30% students were absent. That means among 100 students, absent were 30 students. That means among 1 students, absent were, as a unitary method, this will be less. 30 divided by 100 students. Now among 80 students, why in a class, this is class 80 students, so it will be 30 into 80 divided by 100. So this and this minimize, 3 8 is 24. So our answer 24 students. So we can say on that day, that means Sunday, 24 students were absent in the class. Now C number, how many students were present? Look, 80 students, this is the total student, and 24 students were absent. So we can say the remaining students, they were present. So we can say number of present students, number of present students on that day equal 80 minus 24 students. That means 56 students. So we can say answer 56 students. So this is the answer. Very simple, dear students. So this type of math you can practice for your exam, and I hope you will get the more best preparation for exam, and your exam will be good as well if you try to give your best effort. Thank you, dear students. No more today.